we have been recognized here in the United States, but also in other parts of the world, for having a very strong working ethics. So if you ask anyone, especially in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan areas, we are recognized, our people, our workers are recognized as very hardworking people. You're starting to see more intercultural exchanges. For instance, in this city, between the Hispanic Salvadoran community and the African American community, because our communities went to those places where the African American community lived, because we have the same socioeconomic characteristics. So now our kids are growing up in the same high schools where the African American kids have been growing all along. So now you're seeing bi-ethnical couples, a lot of them. And that means a whole cultural exchange that is far beyond and more deep than, you know, a restaurant or some kind of food. The first one was probably the same as the first large Mexican wave, or the second probably in the case of Mexico, which was in the 40s, 50s, 60s, which was a purely economic-driven migration. The second and most important wave was in the 80s, and it was not economically driven but politically driven, because we had a war there. You know, so we had a lot of people coming from places in which the war was really crude and cruel. We were known in the Central American community as the hard workers of the region. But now the immigration has had its effects in our own culture and economy, because all the hardworking people that came here sent money down there. You know, so their families, their kids, their communities even, now they have money coming to them, and probably they're less willing to work at the fields, for instance. So there's another phenomenon related to the immigration, is that the work ethics back in El Salvador has changed.